The reading is from St. John's, The Ladder of Divine Ascent. It is impossible to hide the fact that our mind, which is the organ of knowledge, is extremely imperfect and full of all kinds of ignorance. The palate distinguishes different foods. The hearing discerns thoughts. The sun reveals the weakness of the eyes. The words betray a soul's ignorance. But the law of love is an incentive to attempt things that are beyond our capacity. And so I think, but I do not dogmatize, that after a chapter on exile, or rather in this very chapter, something should be inserted about dreams, so that we may not be in the dark concerning this trickery of our wily foes. A dream is a movement of the mind while the body is at rest. A fantasy is an illusion of the eyes when the intellect is asleep. A fantasy is an ecstasy of the mind when the body is awake. A fantasy is a vision of something which does not exist in reality. The reason we have decided to speak about dreams here is obvious. When we leave our homes and relatives for the Lord's sake, and sell ourselves into exile for the love of God, then the demons try to disturb us with dreams, representing to us that our relatives are either grieving or dying, or are held captive for our sake and are destitute. But he who believes in dreams is like a person running after his own shadow and trying to catch it. The demons of vainglory prophesy in dreams. Being unscrupulous, they guess the future and foretell it to us. When these visions come true, we are amazed, and we are elated with the thought that we are already near to the gift of foreknowledge. A demon is often a prophet to those who believe him, but he is always a liar to those who despise him. Being a spirit, he sees what is happening in this lower air, and noticing that someone is dying, he foretells it through dreams to the more light-minded. But the demons know nothing about the future from foreknowledge, for if they did, then the fortune-tellers would also be able to foretell our death. Demons often transform themselves into angels of light, and take the form of martyrs, and make it appear to us during sleep that we are in communication with them. Then, when we wake up, they plunge us into unholy joy and conceit. But you can detect their deceit by this very fact. For angels reveal torments, judgments, and separations, and when we wake up, we find that we are trembling and sad. As soon as we begin to believe the demons in dreams, they make sport of us when we are awake too. He who believes in dreams is completely inexperienced, but he who distrusts all dreams is a wise man. Only believe dreams that warn you of torments and judgments, but if despair afflicts you, then such dreams are also from demons. Thus ends the reading. Glory to Jesus Christ.